Amazing how these things change and nobody ever touches it. It's got a mind of its own. And it must have the mind of my first wife. Or maybe my second wife.
Second.
I think more my second wife. My first wife and I sort of got along. My second one, no.
Well, we're good to go on our end, and we should be ready to go. You're going to go, do you want us to play a commercial or two because you're set to go at 26 after?
Yes, sir, please.
I'll put a couple of 1-minute commercials in, you'll be good to go.
All right, thanks.
Class 2A Mineral Springs used speed as an advantage to beat Jessica last week. Hornets knock off their second straight 3A opponent this week.
All right, thanks, Thomas. Now on to Class 2A, where the top 3 teams remain the same. Hazen at 1, Des Arc at number 2, Mount Ida at number 3. Mark Tree jumps up 7 spots to number 4 after thumping Hector a week ago. Episcopal moves up 1 after beating Decatur. Number 6, Bigelow up 2
It would
spots,
seem, anyway.
out Class 3A Adkins.
But you know what?
Checks in at number
It's above my
7
pay
at 3
scale.
spots after beating Palestine Wheatley. Poet drops from number 4 to number 8 after losing to Magnet Cove.
What's that?
EPC still at number 9, and Clarendon jumps into the top.
One more time.
So if it's above yours, it's way above mine. Turn me down just a little bit. No, I was talking about my mic.
Conway Christian by 7 at
Well,
It's all or nothing.
it's probably scratchy in your head.
Yeah.
So is mine, but I don't think it's just. I think it's the headset.
Well, it sounds like it's coming in across too loud.
I know it. I know it does, but
I
I
went
think
back
it's just the headset.
I went back and watched a couple, and there was when we scored that touchdown.
All eyes are on Prairie County this week in Des Arc Hazen matchup. Hazen senior quarterback Luke King passed for 289 yards.
See, it's funny because I got to turn it way up here, and when I do it Thursday at the bank, I got to turn it the other way.
I have noticed it does sound a lot better after using this at the bank. Is your Bluetooth just not working with your stuff anymore?
No, they wanted me to use it, so I said okay. Trying to be a good little employee.
2A defending champ McCrory, which has a new coach this year, Brandon Godfrey. Cross County defeated Class 4A Harrisburg last week, 15-14. Sophomore Jalen Robinson did it all for the
Turn me up where I can hear a little bit.
A-back, quarterback. He drove down the field in the fourth quarter to give kicker Owen Van Lanningham a 32-yard field goal for the win. Cody Goulart thinks the Thunderbirds could start 4-0.
MacArthur's junior high game last night was fast.
Was it?
They played win.
Now on to
I bet they.
football, where the big school top 5 is Subiac
The only
Academy,
pass plays come from MacArthur.
number 2.
I was sort of hoping this game might be the same way tonight.
Well,
With the single wing offense against the running offense.
Uh-huh.
Followed by Straw. Rector at 3. Number 4 is Spring Hill. Number 5 Woodland.
Are you blocking
The
my
number
ear?
1 team, Mountain Pine, takes on Fountain Lake this week. The Red Devils a 1-point pick. Brinkley favored by 21 over Rosebud. Marshall by 7 at
What's
Pittsburgh
your
County
division?
Consolidated. Down in Garland County, it's a new day and a new era kicking off of Highway 70 this week, where Nick Finley takes the reins at Cutter Morning Star, and Coach Finley's Eagles favored by 14 over Hermitage. Parker's Chapel, a 1-point pick over Woodlawn.
Why don't we just wait till the last second?
Yep.
Academy and Strong favored by
There's
7
not
over
another
Nova
race.
Central. And Thomas, which 8-man game stands out to you this week?
Down in Hempstead County, Coach Greg Smith and Spring Hill look to start the season 2-0 with a strong passing attack. They face big school 8-man program Subiac
Coach.
Academy,
There you go.
which has a strong running game powered by Giovanni Aragost. This should be a good one.
All right, David, getting me ready for some football. I'm Chad Hooten of Hooten's Arkansas Football for America's Car Mart. Did you know, just like this America's Car Mart football report is on more than 20 stations around the state, Car Mart serves over 20 communities in Arkansas. They're a different kind of car dealership. Their commitment to service and excellence is second to none. And when you buy from Car Mart, they do everything they can to get you into a quality used vehicle and keep you on the road until payoff. They offer shorter contracts, lower interest rates, and low down payments, a flexible payment plan. Car Mart will work for you. Check out some of their vehicles online or start your buying experience at car-mart.com. It's America's Car Mart. And coming up next, more of the America's Car Mart Football Report. Friday night football sometimes means Friday night injury. For the 4th season in a row, the Arkansas children's team is available to get your athletes the immediate treatment they need. From pulled hamstrings to torn ACL, sports medicine specialists and orthopedic surgeons are available from 10 to midnight at the Arkansas Children's Hospital Friday night sports injury clinic. All through the regular season, Arkansas Children's Hospital Friday night sports injury clinic. No appointment necessary.
Hey students, the road of life has many different paths for you to travel on the way to your future. No matter what career you want in life, Arkansas colleges and universities have programs designed to fit your needs. Not only that, but the Arkansas Division of Higher Education also has several financial aid options available to help advance your education with various certificate options, as well as short and long-term college degrees. Visit our website at sams.adhe.edu to learn more about how our funds can help you start your career strong in the high-demand job of your dreams.
That'll do it for another edition of the America's Best Car-Mart Football Report. So tune in next week.
I think they're coming in here, Aaron.
Oh, great.
For another hard-hitting episode.
But you can check and see.
Executive producer Spencer Templeton. I'm Barry Grun. We'll see you at the stadium.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source. Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Bring anything to Pack Mail, and they'll pack it, ship it, crate it, freight it, no matter how big, fragile, or awkwardly shaped. Since 1998, Pack Mail has been your #1 shipping source. The only authorized shipper of all the major carriers. UPS, FedEx, DHL, the Postal Service, and Freight Services all in one store. At Pack Mail, you have choices. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
Trey, we are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment at DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
See, I told you, Pack Mail ships anything, anywhere, through any shipper. Pack Mail, voted the #1 printing, packaging, and shipping store in Jonesboro. Don't trust your shipping needs to just anybody. Trust Pack Mail, 361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document Systems dealer in Jonesboro. That's right, since 1965, Forrest Office Machines has provided dependable office equipment and reliable service. We follow the equipment journey through all kinds of changes and developments, always on the cutting edge, whatever that is. And our partnership with Sharp Document Systems means we offer the very latest, most dependable equipment. And Forrest is the only office equipment dealer that when you need supplies, you can walk in our store and get it. When you need it fixed, you can call us.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document System dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro. 932-7852. 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
Evolve Bank and Trust is now bringing full-service banking to Jonesboro. To celebrate, we're offering you $200 extra. Just open a new checking account with Evolve. Have at least 2 qualifying direct deposits of $500 or more within 90 days. Then we'll deposit $200 extra into your account. It's just that easy. Open a new Evolve checking account and receive an extra $200 in your account, plus free checks for a year. Restrictions apply. Visit getevolved.com/special promotion for more details, or come in and see us at 111 East Huntington Avenue, Suite A, or call us at 870-933-2480. That's 870-933-2480. Evolve Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The following is a special sports presentation from the EAB Sports Network.
It's time for Jonesboro High School football on the Ticket Radio Network. Let's go! Let's go! Presented by NEA Baptist, Domino's Pizza, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, First National Bank, and Kavanaugh Auto Group. Now let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast booth and join Bud Schropel for the First National Bank pregame show.
A pleasant Friday evening to everyone from Lake Hamilton High School in Piercy, Arkansas. Golden Hurricane football is on the air tonight. The Hurricane, trying to rebound from an opening night loss last week at West Memphis, on the road again this week to take on, also from the 6A, the Lake Hamilton Wolves. Hello again, everyone. I'm Bud Schropel. Aaron Lowe will be here later on tonight in color, and back in the studios of the EAB Sports Network is Mr. Quentin Tackus. Let's talk about the coaches in tonight's game and our coaches highlight. First for Lake Hamilton Wolves. '21 record.
the fourth down call when we're losing by 7 on the next to last possession of the game. It's there and he just slips. It's just one of those things. And I told him afterwards, I was like, sometimes you fall down, and that, you can't. I mean, what are you gonna do? And he's making the right cut. He sees the hole's there, and he just slips and falls. But going into that play, we said we're gonna give Brock, our senior, the ball, and we think he's gonna do something good with it, and we'd do it again, in the next situation like that.
Thought Philip Tillman contributed a lot too. He cramped up late in the game and had trouble standing, if nothing else, but he still had a pretty good first half with the pickup and taking it in on the return. And then he played, if I'm not mistaken, he played some defense too.
He did. He plays defense in a couple packages. Philip's a special player, and kind of similar to Jesse Washington. You'd like to have seen what he would do, had he played for 3 years. But he had a good week of practice this week. I think we cleaned up some things that and just some details of some routes that he runs that he's really good at, that can make us more successful. And we've got to find ways to get him the ball, and I think we'll do that. So it's
basically insane, and God bless our troops.
Back here at Lake Hamilton, here's the starters for tonight. First for the Wolves, they start a three-man front. At defensive end is Josh Brooks, a junior. Caden Stone is at nose, a senior, and Caleb Williams. Is a sophomore tight end. Philip Tillman had a kickoff return last week. Maddox Morrison, a senior. Also at receiver, Markevius Pickett and Brock McCoy, a junior and a senior, are the running backs, and the quarterback is Terrence Brown, a junior. We'll break away for 3 minutes. When we come back, get ready for a kick between Lake Hamilton and Mountain Home as you're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Lobby of our new branch in Jonesboro is now open. The drive-thru is an MVP center with live video tellers 7 to 7 weekdays and 9 till noon on Saturdays. So in addition to our beautiful bank on Highland, you can also visit our new branch at the corner of Southwest Drive and Parker. More MVPs, more ATMs, more me banking at Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
Jonesboro High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Paragould and Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
We're back here at Lake Hamilton. We're going to break away for 2 more minutes before so they can have the national anthem. Then we'll be back to talk about tonight's game. Aaron Lowe will join us on the broadcast. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
The Social Jonesboro are the perfect winning combination for game day. The Social has an amazing, delicious, fantastic, and tasty menu that goes perfect for pre or post game. Plus, the official Red Wolves away game watch party takes place at the Social. What we're saying is, it does not get any better than the Social on Red Wolves game day. The name says it all. Get social at the Social and get ready to howl with fellow A-State Red Wolves fans on every game day. The Social at Greensboro Village in Jonesboro.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about Pico Foods' mission to support producers in Arkansas and Missouri by calling David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Craig Bird or John Taylor Hickman, 601-670-9383.
For me, rice farming isn't a profession. It's been my life for more than 30 years. And as owner of Delaplane Seed, I've been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. Every planting season, I'm in the fields right along with you, and we're figuring out how to make sure bushels mean dollars together. From selecting your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery and one-on-one consultation, I'd like to help your rice field see more profit this season. I'm Terry Gray at Delaplane Seed. Call me today at 870-249-3447. Let's talk about your best rice options.
You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on KNEA, K237FI 95.3, and K245CW 96.9 Jonesboro, and KBRI Clarendon, the Ticket Radio Network.
Bud Schropel back at Lake Hamilton. We've had all the pregame stuff that we can get in. Now it's just about time for football here at a very, very, very nice facility for high school athletics, for any kind of athletics for that matter.
Any kind of athletics. It's kind of got a little bit of preview of what our place is going to look like in a few years when we get our facility built. But it's a real beautiful stadium, nice press box. Got to see
it's still in the works.
It's still almost completion, but it looks nice the way it is. Got to see a little bit of the arena earlier tonight, and it's great as always.
I've been down here for a couple of state championships, and it is top-notch. Caleb Waller, number 54. Dorian James, number 26, is Luke Atkinson. And number 71 is Caleb Williams. That's the captains for Lake Hamilton as they meet Will Thayer, Fred Giles, Brock McCoy, and Tony McKay at midfield. The officials tonight, one name is going to sound real familiar to you. The umpire is David White. The referee is Eddie Enlow. Jimmy Walker is the linesman. Line judge is Robbie Walker. Montrell Simmons is the back judge, and the side judge is the old fisherman himself, Troy Cox, who moved to Conway and moved over here for this game tonight with Jonesboro and Lake Hamilton. Hurricane have a lot to overcome from last week's loss at West Memphis. Ran the ball very, very well, 289 yards. Two guys over 100 yards, and the third was at 60 for Markevius Pickett, but only 1 yard passing on 1 of 10, Aaron, and that's something Randy Coleman says he can't hardly tolerate, and he can't remember that it's ever happened before with him.
I can't remember us ever having one completion and 1 yard receiving an entire game the time I've been doing the PA at Jonesboro. It's just not something that we're known to throw the ball, and it's kind of a change this year, us being a primarily running team, and that's something we got to get established early tonight.
Probably a learning curve on both the field and in the coach's box, too, because Randy Coleman's just not one to run it all the time. All right, Jonesboro's going to kick off to start this game. They will be defending the end zone down to our right. Don't forget, you can tune this game in at YouTube at JHS The Warning and see all the action on the field here in a beautiful facility, Lake Hamilton High School. Jonesboro is in their road black pants, white jerseys with gold numbers and black helmets. The Wolves in solid maroon jerseys and pants with white numerals and maroon helmets. We'll have this kickoff in about 1 minute. Let's break away, and when you come back, the kickoff between Lake Hamilton and Jonesboro on the EAB Sports Network.
And uninsured, they may not have the skills needed to get the job done correctly. You can trust More Air Conditioning to do the job right. Our technicians are highly qualified, background checked, and expertly trained. So next time, forget burning the van and call More Air Conditioning, 870-336-2023, or visit us at moreac.com.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
When you bank at First Security, you're choosing better for yourself and fellow Arkansans. Better service from friendly professionals who really invest in your goals. Better solutions with convenient tools and smart resources. And better support for the things that matter to you, as well as the communities that matter to us all. Because finding your better at First Security makes Arkansas better too. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Bud Schroepel, Aaron Lowe back at Lake Hamilton, just about ready for the kickoff. Aaron, what the Hurricane need to do tonight to start this game off is put them, stop them, and let them know we're the 7A school, you're the 6A school.
Just come out, assert dominance with the defense, stop this wing tee offense they have that, I'll admit it, it's difficult to stop.
It's going to be difficult to call on the radio.
It's really going to be difficult to call on the radio. We can just imagine how Coach Fleming next door is feeling and trying to watch it on and tell them what's going on from up here.
Kendrick Martin goes deep for Lake Hamilton. Also, Justin Crutchmer goes deep for the Wolves. And Will Barnett is going to handle the kicking. He didn't get any into the end zone last week, but had a lot of lift underneath him. Did a good job on kick coverage.
He's been very consistent in practice getting it to the 8. Haven't seen anything get into the end zone yet, but he's capable of getting it back there.
Cramping tonight will be an issue as well, as it's 88 degrees at kickoff here.
It is warm down on the field. I got here shortly after the buses did, and it was warm. I broke a sweat helping Coach Coleman and Coach George set up the camera at the huddle area over on the side, and it was warm.
All right, Barnett takes his steps back. He's ready to go. We're ready for football week 1. Game 2 for the Hurricane and the Wolves. Barnett gets his foot into it. He drives it deep, and it's fielded at the 5-yard line by Crutchfield. Uh-oh. Barnett better be able to get him. This may go the distance. Crutchfield at the 20, at the 10, at the 5, 6-0 Lake Hamilton. A 95-yard kick return by Justin Crutchmer. And Lake Hamilton on top. Well, so much for
coming out and asserting the dominance on defense. Now we'll just have to see how the offense can rebound and come out and establish our dominance on the offense with our running game and see how long we can sustain a drive tonight.
They had the good blocking on the first wave of defenders, and then when he got through there really wasn't anybody else to stop him. He just kind of weaved around everyone. On for the point after.
It's good.
Is number 57. That's Joseph Richards, and it's 7-0 Lake Hamilton on the EAB Sports Network.
We'll match it with our low price pledge. Stretch your dollars with outstanding deals from Plaza Tire Service on tires for your car, van, truck, crossover, SUV, and more. Plaza Tire Service has a huge selection of tires in stock and ready to install today. Plus, get 6 months deferred interest on purchases of $149 or more with your Plaza Tire Service card. For the best deal on tires, see Plaza Tire Service.
Aaron Lowe on that last kickoff, the ball bounced a couple of times, and I think that all that did was allow the blockers to get themselves set up even better. I don't think anybody laid a glove on Crutchmer.
I don't think anybody touched him. They had a good block right here on the 20, and he got the seam, and he was gone. And just like that, Lake Hamilton's up 7-0. We're barely 20 seconds into the game.
Philip Tillman and Markevius Pickett. One bounce, and is taken by Tillman, who is tackled around the ankles by 25 or 26. I believe it was Luke Atkinson. And the ball is at the 24-yard line of Jonesboro, 1st and 10. Out comes Terrence Brown. He ran the ball very well last week, one of the two Hurricane that had over 100 yards. But not very good at throwing. 1 of 10 with 2 picks.
And we're going to empty out the backfield and send.
Now Philip Tillman comes into the backfield for Terrence Brown on the shotgun. Quickly gets it out to Tillman. Randy Coleman said he's going to get it in his hands more often, and Tillman takes the catch and gets it upfield to near the first down marker. However, there's a flag back at the 24-yard line, and I think this one's probably going to come back. Procedure penalty against Jonesboro.
Something we got to limit ourselves to tonight is penalties and mistakes, or else we're just going to be digging ourselves in a hole and hard to get out of.
We got one right there, both of them on the first offensive play. Nice little screen pass set up to Philip Tillman. They had some good blocking and got 9 yards, but it's all for naught. Now it's 1st and 15. They move it back to the 19-yard line. Maddox Morrison splits out wide left. In tight is Tillman. Brown's going to keep it. Trying to go right, cut it back inside, and gets across the 20 to about the 22, close to the 23. They're going to mark it at the 22. That's a 3-yard gain. It's 2nd and 13 for the Hurricane. Terrence Brown just cupped it and ran. 2 receivers split out to the left side, Tillman and Morrison. Tillman in the slot, 2 backs. That's Pickett and Brock McCoy, and the runner stumbled. Brock McCoy on the carry.
Looks like he
got 3.
Got tripped up and just fell right into the arms of the Lake Hamilton defender. We're already at 4th down.
Just shy of the 24, so it's 3rd and 11 for Jonesboro.
3rd down.
Yeah, they had 4 on the marker. They forgot to move it back after the penalty. Brown with 2 backs and 2 receivers. Drops back, throws it out to the right side, has a man out there, and it's
intended for Brock McCoy. It's just a little bit short, and now it'll bring up 4th down.
McCoy swinging out of the backfield on that wheel route, and the ball was just a little underthrown, 4th down, and it's 3 and out for Jonesboro on their first offensive series. After a first play of 9 yards, it was negated by the penalty, so they'll kick it away. Will Barnett, the punter, and he's got Crutchmer at the 44-yard line. Barnett, hanging sparrow that's fielded at midfield. 25-yard kick, no return. Wolves ball, 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Hey, earlier tonight they had an induction to the Lake Hamilton Hall of Fame, and the color commentary for Arkansas State football, Philip Butterfield, was put in. He played here in 2009. He was a Landers Award winner. He came to Arkansas State on a football scholarship and has remained after to broadcast for ASU. So congratulations to former Red Wolf Philip Butterfield, the newest member to the Lake Hamilton Hall of Fame. The quarterback is Easton Hurley.
Give to the first man through, and he just runs right into that hurricane wall, as I call it at home, that defensive line.
And it's got back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. Everybody in the middle got him. He's led by
Travis
Neal.
Leading that charge of the defense.
The only player for Jonesboro defense not to be credited with the tackle last week gets credited with the first one here tonight. 2nd and 10 from midfield.
Going with a 4-down lineman look right now, just to try to put a little more beef in the.
There's that wing T, and number 15 gets the last handoff. Ball came out. And a 2-yard gain to the 48 of Jonesboro. They got the ball back. And there's another herd of Hurricane defenders on the tackle, and the last one to get off was Will Thayer. Thought they had the football. No, they're going to give him no progress. They give him no progress because he recovered the fumble at the 50-yard line. So it stays at midfield, 3rd and 10 for the Wolves. Staying split out to the right side is David Phelan. Early under center. Going to pass it. Throws it out to a man wide open, and it's going to be close. Boy, it's going to be close. I think he's short.
But there is a flag on the play right at the 40-yard line, thrown right in the direction of.
We'll check the flag. It's going to be 4th down if the penalty. Well. Holding against Lake Hamilton, so move them back. They'll go back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 11 now as they move it back 1 yard to the 49 of Lake Hamilton. But that man was wide open.
He was wide open right there in the flat, and then they just got caught holding right there right in front of the receiver, and it's going to get called every time if they can see it.
Mudderman is split to the right side. There's a quick pass thrown out, and it's
almost
intercepted. Boy, it was popped and knocked free. I couldn't see who made the hit out there. And again, the jerseys are too light, and the colors are too light to pick it out, and somebody almost had a pick six.
Almost had a pick six. If we could have had on, he probably would have been gone, and it would have been six for the Hurricane. But we're going to hold them, and they're going to punt. We're going to get the ball back.
Got another flag.
But another flag.
I think they're waving it off.
Going to wave that one off.
It must have fell out of the pocket because he just tossed it to the sideline.
And it didn't go nowhere, and these referee flags for football are weighted and taped to where they can go where they need to when they throw them.
So Lake Hamilton's going to punt.
Tillman's going to go back deep. He's going to be standing on about the 15-yard line ready to receive the punt. Flag on the play.
Caleb Williams is the punter.
I think we're going to back them up another 5 for a delay of game.
Well, the defense did their job. They did their job very efficiently.
Very efficiently. It's hard to stop this wing T offense. I mean, nowadays, nobody hardly ever runs it. Everybody's switched to the spread offense. Throw the ball, air it out, run very little.
Well, I wished I could have seen who made that lick over there because he certainly knocked the ball free and almost caused the pick. Whoever it was, good play.
Great play.
So here's Williams again to punt. Line drive end over end. We'll take a high bounce, and watching it go by is Philip Tillman, and it'll go inside the 5 where it's down there, and it'll be a long field for Jonesboro on their second offensive series of the night. But the defense did their job. It stays 7-0. Lake Hamilton. This Lake Hamilton team is promising to be very, very good in 6A this year, but how about the league they're playing in? 2 of the teams in it are Pulaski Academy and Greenwood.
God bless them.
I mean, how would you like to have that, knowing you got to face that? Probably the same schools that have to face Bryant and North Little Rock every year.
Feel the same way. Flag on the field. Looks like they're going to wave that one off, so it will be 1st and 10 for the Hurricane.
1st and 10 from the 5-yard line for Jonesboro. 3 and out first time. Here they come again. Quarterback is Terrence Brown. He's going to have Markevius Pickett in his backfield. Has a man split all the way to the boundary on the right side. Brown pitches it ahead, and nice open field tackle out there by number 82. That's Braden Hammerlink. It was Tillman on the carry for 2 yards. Moncrief, excuse me, on the stop. Dakota Moncrief used to be at Valley View, now down here at Lake Hamilton. Said he wanted to play a little bit higher competition.
Brock and Marquise Pickett in the backfield.
High snap, pulls it down, and no gain. In fact, lost back to the 5-yard line. Boy, he was hit hard. That was Pickett on the carry. 3rd and 10. Jonesboro's going to have to find some passing to open up this offense. They are cheating inside, and just not a lot of room to run. One back to the right shoulder and one step behind Terrence Brown.
Terrence Brown going to keep it. And met right at the line of scrimmage.
So another 3 and out for Jonesboro. Here comes the punt team, and they will be punting with their heels on the back of the end zone. Will Barnett have to get this one away quickly. He's a one-step punter, which will aid in that effort. But you know Lake Hamilton's going to bring everybody and their brother. Here comes the Hurricane on late. On 4th and 10, Barnett gets the football. He sends out a line drive ball. That's fair catch called for at the 35-yard line, and a short field ahead for the Lake Hamilton Wolves as they lead Jonesboro 7-0. That was another 25-yard punt with no return for Will Barnett. So the Hurricane defense with another tough task ahead of them. David Thielen split out to the right side, and that single wing offense. Going to give it to the flanker around, and he is across the 30 to the 28. That was Evan Payton on the carry.
Tayshawn Crawford making the tackle for the Hurricane.
Crawford last week had 3 sacks, all 3 sacks for Jonesboro on last week's loss to West Memphis. 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4 coming up for Lake Hamilton. Now splitting out to the right side is number 19. That is Jacob Muddeman. Under center is Hurley. Setting up for a pass. A lefty lets her fly to the end zone. Has a man caught.
Incomplete.
And lost the football. Knocked free at the last second. Nice hard hit. Catch was made by Cooper Kent. And it was broken up by the Jonesboro defense. 3rd and 4.
I was busy watching Fred get the pressure, and they're doing everything to keep Fred from getting the quarterback. And he got to him, and one of the Lake Hamilton players turned around and looked at the ref like, what?
I believe it was Taz Clark on the hit to knock the football free. So here's Hurley again under center. Now comes up, checking the call from the sideline. Gives it to number 8. He's going to be stopped well short of the first down. He got maybe a yard.
Will Thayer making the stop.
Wyatt Wolf, the ball carrier. Will Thayer comes up from his safety spot to make the hit. A half a yard gain. It's close to 4th and 5. Now let's see what Lake Hamilton does. It would be about a 47-yard boot if they try to kick it, and they're not even thinking about that.
No, they're going to go for it.
Hurley, the quarterback. Here's the first 4th down of the game. Hurley gives it to Payton. Trying to go wide, and I think he got it. I think his last lunge. Oh, he's going to be, the way the ball, this is a right foot, left foot.
It depends on the spot.
Right foot, left foot spot, and it may be just the nose of the football that gets it. And they're going to say he got it by the nose of the football. Move the chains. First down, Lake Hamilton. Payton on the wing around. Just enough of a lowered shoulder to get the first down. Now they'll set up 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line, and they need to let him move the chains. Hurley under center. There's some movement. About 3 players moving before the ball was snapped. That's going to be a procedure penalty against Lake Hamilton. Will
back them up
move
5.
it to 1st and 15. Boy, Jonesboro, that close to turning him away. It's 7-0 Lake Hamilton, 4:12 to go in the opening period. Again, I'd like to encourage you to go to YouTube and enter JHS The Warning and watch this thing streaming live by the Jonesboro High School students.
Streaming and audiovisual students, they do a great job.
They do.
On football, basketball, and everything that they do.
1st and 15 for Lake Hamilton. Here comes Peyton in motion. Hurley's going to throw it with the left. He throws it short, and it's incomplete. Thayer diving for the interception, couldn't come up with it. It's 2nd and 15 for Lake Hamilton. Yeah, you can't throw over 6'4" safety. You might as well throw under him.
Yep.
Clock stopped with 3:51 to go here in the opening period. Make sure you tune in the Kavanaugh Halftime Show, brought to you by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. To see the complete inventory from the comfort of your home, log on to KavanaughCars.com. There's a short gain for Crutchmer.
Will Thayer making another stop.
Will Thayer coming up aggressively from his safety spot. 2-yard gain. It's 3rd and 13 for Lake Hamilton. This is a defense we were hoping to see tonight. Certainly doing all of their job.
I know the defensive line, they put in a lot of work in practice and after practice, before school, film session, study like that. Just trying to get ready for this offense.
Hurley to throw. Downfield, almost picked off again. The receiver had fallen, slipped and fallen. That was to Kent.
We've got them at another 4th down.
4th down and 13 this time for Lake Hamilton. I'm sorry, folks. And Aaron Lowe is here to back me up on this. You just can't see these numbers.
They are hard to read from up here, and it's designed with a purpose.
It's hard for the people to see it on film.
It's hard for people to see on film, and it's also hard for the PA announcer and the radio and color guys to see them.
Here's a throw to the end zone. Got a man there. Touchdown. Oh, my goodness.
There is
We have a flag. Yeah, there's a flag. Flag is out on the left around the line of scrimmage. Lake Hamilton was celebrating. That stopped abruptly. But, boy, how did that guy get open like that?
We're probably fixing to find out why. Illegal shift.
Illegal shift on Lake Hamilton. That will negate the touchdown and move it back another 5 yards. It's 4th and 18 for Lake Hamilton, and Jonesboro has another chance to turn them away. Watch him go to that well one more time on that left side. 3 receivers to the right.
Bobbled the snap a little
Easton.
bit.
Hurley downfield. Too low. Incomplete. And Jonesboro takes over on downs. How about that?
Big good hold by the defense.
And we'll get the ball in decent field position. Will Thayer in coverage for Jonesboro. And Lake Hamilton turned away. First down for the Hurricane at the 33-yard line of JHS.
It's going to sound like a broken record, but we need to get out here and we need to establish our offense and keep the defense off the field. Let them get a little breather.
Now, you would think running the football might do that, but they really haven't been successful that much this night. Terrence Brown with 2 backs, both to the left side. Going to stick it in the gut of Markevius Pickett, and he just works his way for a hard 2-yard gain. Stuffed on the left side and just angled his, or on the left side and angled his way back around the line, just using his blockers and picked up 2. It's 2nd and 8.
It looked like Terrence babbled the snap a little bit, and it just happened to go right into Markevius' hands, and he took off with it.
Terrence Brown's going to keep it. Hit at the ankles, held up, and help comes and stops him just shy of the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Jonesboro at the 39. Caleb Williams on the tackle for Lake Hamilton. 2 receivers split to the left side. 2 backs surrounding Terrence Brown, showing blitz. Give it to Pickett, trying to outrun him, or excuse me, that's Brock McCoy. And he outruns them around the edge, goes out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Right there, and he gets the first down. He gets the first down. 1st and 10, Jonesboro, their first down of the evening. Nice job. Boy, he turned on the Jets as he was trying to beat him to the edge.
Got outside and was able to outrun him enough to get to the first down. Ran out of bounds by the defense.
That was almost nobody on the planet was going to catch him call. 1st and 10 from the right hash. Brown in the shotgun, 4 receiver set, 2 to either side. And handed up the middle, getting free from the first wave and making a nice gain across midfield to the 49-yard line was Brock McCoy. 117 yards last week for McCoy.
He's a workhorse. They're going to run Brock as much as they can take it and give it to Markevius Pickett and maybe a little bit of Marquise Stafford if need be.
2nd and 3 for Jonesboro from the Lake Hamilton 49-yard line. 4 receiver set, now coming in motion, stopping in the H-back. Brown fed it to Pickett, tried to take it back. Pickett didn't take a chance on giving it up. That's a nice defensive play in the middle. Atkinson on the tackle for a loss back to the 49-yard line of Jonesboro. It's 3rd and 5 now for the Cane. Maddox Morrison split to this side. Another receiver split out to the right side. 2 backs, Pickett and McCoy. Brown lobs it out, completes it to his receiver, Philip Tillman. And I believe we're going to have an...
It was after the completion.
That flag came out, and it looked like the Jonesboro player was trying to hold the runner up, Tillman. And there used to be a day, Aaron, when that wasn't allowed. Maybe they can do that now. I don't know, but that seemed to be what they were looking at. No flag.
They're going to wave it off.
No flag. So the
4th.
spot's going to be at the 48. It's 4th down and 2 for Jonesboro, and this is where Randy Coleman is going to test his offense a little bit. He's not bringing out the punt team, and he's going to let the clock run to the quarter and talk about it between quarters. And there's the first quarter, 7-0 Lake Hamilton lead. When we come back, will they go for it or will they not? You're listening to Jonesboro High School Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Don't let your credit stop you from getting your next vehicle. Drive your deal to the max at a dealer financing you, Automax of Jonesboro. Hi folks, Craig Stone here. If you need to upgrade your ride, don't worry about your past. Come to Automax. At Automax, we have financing to fit your budget with affordable monthly payments and low down payments. Give us a call at 870-934-9200 or speed up your approval by applying online at automaxjonesboro.com. And hey, we buy cars too, even if you don't buy ours. So if you're looking to buy new, give us a chance to buy yours and ensure you get the most out of your trade-in. Automax, financing you.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them.
Happy winging from Wings to Go. Bud Schropel, Aaron Lowe back at Lake Hamilton. 7-0 Wolves with the first quarter lead. It's 4th down and 2 for Jonesboro, and looks like they're going to go for it, Aaron.
Let's see what we do here. Last week when it was 4th and 2, we lined up in that short goal line package.
Not doing it this time.
Not doing it this way. Not doing it right now.
Receiver Maddox Morrison all the way to the Lake Hamilton boundary. Terrence Brown, the quarterback, gets the snap. End around. He needs to beat another. He's stumbling. He stays on his feet. He gets the first down. How about that? What a run. Philip Tillman almost fell down 3 times, kept himself elevated, and gets the first down.
But we got a flag on the play.
Wow, there have been tons of flags. This would be a pretty quick game if they didn't have all these penalties.
Trying to decipher just what the referees are talking about, the way they're pointing. They're pointing towards Lake Hamilton, but they're down there, we're up here.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Declined. First down, Jonesboro.
1st and 10 Hurricanes.
What a run by Philip Tillman. He was hit once, freed from that, hit again. That knocked him kind of a little off balance. And then he stumbled a couple of times, kept his hand down to keep himself elevated, and gets the first down. What a run by the athlete, Philip Tillman.
He is that. He is an athlete, not only on the football field, but in Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium as well, man.
First down from the 45-yard line of Lake Hamilton. Fresh set of downs for the Cane. Snap comes back to Brown. He wants to throw. He can't. He's going to run, and he's going to get about 4 yards. They'll say he spotted at the 42-yard line, a 3-yard gain, but a good decision by Terrence Brown not to force the issue and get what you can get on first down.
Take what you can get. Don't. If you can get positive yardage, get the positive yardage. Don't sit back there and take a hit that's not necessary if you can get it.
The spot is actually closer to the 41, so we'll call it 2nd and 6 for the Cane. One receiver to either side. H-back is on the left. Ball in the middle of the field. They're going to give it to
Pickett.
Markevius Pickett, and he guys forward for the first down. Just enough to move the chains. Fresh set of downs for Jonesboro. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line of Lake Hamilton. Brown again in the shotgun. One back. Triangle on the left side, single on the right. Pickett, bad snap. Brown has to race all the way back to midfield and falls on it there. That's going to be a loss of 15. Bad snap way over the head of Brown. Didn't even have a chance to tip it to himself, and that's a big loss on first down. 2nd and 25 from midfield now. Now they're going to have to throw the football.
Going to have to throw the football, see what we can get through the air. So Martell's is going to split this side with Tillman in the slot.
Brown, good protection. Heaves it downfield. And it's picked off. Lake Hamilton picked it off at the 20 to the 40, 45. Flag comes out. Still on his feet. And a tackle made at the 28-yard line.
But we got a flag back here at the 4.
Brock McCoy brings the man down who made the interception. That was number 85. No, 82. Dakota Mumcreef makes the interception. It's going to stand. The flag came out after the interception, so another turnover for Jonesboro. They're denied, and we'll check the flag. It was either an illegal block or a personal foul on Jonesboro. Spot is at the 39-yard line. Here's the call. Holding against Lake Hamilton after the interception. That one's going to stand. They had a personal foul against Lake Hamilton, then they waved off, but the hold will move it back to the 29-yard line, and that's where Lake Hamilton will take over 1st and 10. So again, the Jonesboro defense has to go back to work, trailing 7-0.
We got to see what we can do. Hold them again, force another 3 and out, forcing the punt, hold them, maybe try to get some short field positions, cause a turnover.
Hurley gives it to
number 5.
Justin Crutchmer for 1 yard. Close to 2. 2nd and 8 for Lake Hamilton. A good tackle by the Jonesboro defender. Hurley under center, one back, single wing set. Hurley's going to throw. Had a man open but overthrew him. That was intended for Isaac Clenny. Incomplete.
It'll bring up 3rd down. They've got one of them new digital down markers, and it looks like it's broke. So we'll have to go. I wasn't completely sure what down it was, so I had to look over at the scoreboard.
Tony McKay. And defense Hurley under pressure. He's going to be sacked way back at the 20-yard line. I think it was Fred Giles who got back there and got him.
Travis Neal coming up off the bottom of the pile gets the sack for the Hurricane. Marquise Stafford back there playing linebacker.
Fred Giles walking around getting fists, and big loss. 4th down for Lake Hamilton. So again, the Jonesboro defense does their job. And how? Philip Tillman will set up at about his 46-yard line, awaiting the kick. Bouncer. Chases Tillman back to the 41, coming this way to the 45-50, 45-40, 35-30. Flag comes out. Tillman's going to take it the distance, but that's going to come back around the 40-yard line. Probably an illegal block, but again, Philip Tillman with the special teams touchdown that unfortunately probably will not stand. What a return, though.
It was beautiful. Beautiful return, but probably going to be all for naught with this flag. Now, it could.
Well, let's hope he turns around and waves this one off, too. It's currently 7-6 with the touchdown pending of Philip Tillman.
I'm going to be completely honest with you, Bud. I have no clue what the penalty was.
It's against Jonesboro.
It's against us, so it's going to come back from the spot of the foul, which looks to be around the 41-yard line. We got one back here on the 50. I didn't see it.
Boy, this has been a heavily penalized game. A couple of flags a couple of times tonight. Here's the call. Below the head is waved off, and holding at midfield will put Jonesboro back at the 40-yard line. So, turn away another one. Start 1st and 10 from your own 40-yard line. 8:09 to go in the second quarter. 7-0, Lake Hamilton lead. But you got to feel good about what we've seen so far from this Jonesboro defense. Now just need to get a little bit of the offense going.
Try to get the offense going, get some yards. And like I said earlier, it sounds like a broken record. Keep the defense off the field for a little bit longer than they have been. Let them get a little air. Let them get some water. Let them get some Gatorade.
Terrence Brown with his shotgun. One receiver to either side, two backs. Going to give it to McCoy. Looking for a seam. Found it. Trying to get free, and is going to be wrestled down at the 46-7-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Nice run. Brock McCoy, boy, he has such quick first step speed.
Quick first step. And number 5, Crutchner for Lake Hamilton. He's been everywhere, both sides of the ball. He probably makes the Gatorade at halftime.
2nd and 3 coming up for Jonesboro. Same receiver split. 2 backs again for Terrence Brown in the shotgun. That again is Brock McCoy, and he's tackled.
As Marquise Pickett.
It was Pickett on the carry, and he's tackled right at midfield. That's
first and
enough
10
for the first
Hurricane.
down. Move the chains. So the Jonesboro backs doing what they need to do. Two scrappy little dudes. Pickett 196, McCoy 171. They stay in the backfield with Terrence Brown. And then in that offset eye from the shotgun, now McCoy comes to the right side. He'll take the handoff up the middle.
Nothing doing.
And stacked up for a loss. Football came out. It popped out, and Lake Hamilton player has it. They're going to say it's going to stand, and it's a touchdown. A flag comes out, though, at the 19-yard line. Who was that came up with the loose football, Aaron?
Did not see. He was up and gone. But
the ball popped out.
Ball popped out. And
number
looks like
90. Isaac Clean on the fumble recovery, but
hold everything.
Yeah, hold everything. There's a flag down again. Shocking. 2 flags down.
I think it's going to be the same penalty. It's just that the flags come from 2 different officials. Legal block in the back against Lake Hamilton.
On the return, so they'll still have the football. There's another turnover, this time a fumble by Jonesboro, and Lake Hamilton will have it 1st and 10 from their 31-yard line of Jonesboro, up 7-0. With 6:47 to go here in the first half. Again, turnovers playing a huge
deal. Coach Coleman mentioned it in the pregame visit. Control the turnovers, win the turnover battle. We've got turnovers right now, and unfortunately, Lake Hamilton is capitalizing on it.
Hurley is under center. And nothing up the middle. Maybe a yard, maybe. 1, 2.
A plethora, bud.
3, 4 white jerseys get off the pile. Milton was one of them.
Will Thyre was one of them. Fred Giles was
Gain of 1, 2nd and 9 for Lake Hamilton. Clock moving. Fast first half. On the left hash, 2nd and 9. Give it to the man in motion. That's number 15, and he's going to fight to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That's nothing doing.
It was Evan Pate on the carry, and he had to fight for back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 9.
Taz Clark leading the charge for the Hurricane.
Again, the Jonesboro defense doing what they have to do.
They're doing what they need to do.
But they need to get a break.
They need a break. And
here comes Lake Hamilton just inside the right hash. Hurley. Reverse. Pate gives it off to Crutchmer, and he's going to be wrangled at the 28-yard line and brought down by Will Thyre and
Jamarion Brownlee.
Brownlee on the help. He's going to spot him at the 29. It's a gain of 1. It's 4th down and 8, and look for Lake Hamilton to go for it again. Last time it took about 4 times before it was finally settled on 4th down after a couple of redos. 4:50 to go, 3rd quarter, 7-0 Lake Hamilton lead. Don't forget, Kavanaugh Auto Halftime Show. We'll give you a recap of all the scores and see about scores around the state. All right, got a timeout on the field. We'll take a 30-second timeout. It's 7-0. Lake Hamilton with the lead. This is Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network. Is that lightning?
And sushi. Bamboo also has house poke bowls, or you can build your own bowl. Bamboo Japanese Cuisine with hibachi, sushi, and seafood is open Monday through Saturday for lunch and dinner, and discounts are available for students. So stop by and dine in with us, or log on to BambooJapaneseCuisine.com and like them on Facebook. Bamboo Japanese Cuisine on the corner of Main and Huntington in downtown Jonesboro.
Fourth down and 8 when we resume play. But I want to alert everybody, I just saw an image of the area on Doppler radar, and there are several lightning strikes in the general area, apparently not close enough to delay the game. I think it has to be within 10 miles.
It has to be within 10 miles. I don't know what kind of system they have set up here, but back at home, our trainer, Leah Hill, has an app on her phone. It goes off if it's within 10 miles, and she will shut everything down. She had to do it a couple times during the spring, during soccer season. And from the look over there, I see her with her phone in her hand. Hers is probably going off, but
not in control here. All right, 4th and 8 from the 29-yard line of Jonesboro for Lake Hamilton, leading 7-0. Hurley in the shotgun. Since Pate in motion.
Pass.
Under pressure. Trying to set up that sucker screen, bounced it.
Giles coming back, putting pressure on that quarterback. It'll be a turnover on downs.
So Jonesboro gets it on downs, 1st and 10 at their 29-yard line. So good job again. They brought the heat. They were trying to set up that sucker screen, let the wave come at, and you throw it right over the top. But there were some tall boys in there for Jonesboro that made him loft it a little bit too high, and it bounced it in to number 20, the intended receiver for Lake Hamilton. That is Eric Clenny. And Jonesboro takes over on downs, 1st and 10, so they turn them away again. Here comes the offense. Couple of turnovers tonight. Need to stop that. Need to get a drive and get some momentum going into the locker room at halftime and tie this thing up. Brown goes under center.
Turn around. There's nobody there.
Nobody there to take the handoff, and he is dropped back at the 26-yard line. It was a fumble. Brock McCoy had to dive on it and lost back to the 26. So a 3-yard loss, 2nd and 13. It will go back to the old down marker across the way. The old flip kind.
Flip kind. State of the art when I played.
I'm trying to remember if we even had down markers when I played.
But when you played, they probably still had leather helmets.
I think they did it on a chalkboard and held it up real quick. Here's Brown from the shotgun. He wants to throw. Flips it ahead to Philip Tillman. And Tillman gets up to the 36-yard line.
It'll be about 3rd and 5.
That was a 10-yard gain to the 36-yard line. So it's 3rd and 4 for Jonesboro. They need to get a first down here to keep this clock moving and keep that defense off the field as long as possible. That's a nice little flare screen to Tillman. And I agree with Coach Coleman. They got to get a ball in his hands.
Got to get the ball in his hands.
He will open it up. Brown under center. Hands it off to Pickett, trying to get outside, and can't. Loss of 1 to the, loss of 2. To the 34-yard line, so it's 4th and 6. Call it 5. They give him 34, so 4th and 5. And Randy Coleman, you got to kick it here. You cannot give him a short field. I think Jonesboro may be calling a timeout. You're going to let as much clock go as possible. And that's exactly what they're going to do. We have a timeout on the field. 2:18 to go until halftime. Jonesboro leading Lake Hamilton, or trailing Lake Hamilton, 7-0 on the EAB Sports Network.
about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Bud Schroepel, Aaron Lowe back at Lake Hamilton. 4th and 5 coming up for Jonesboro. 2:16 to go into halftime. They went to the sideline, and they'll bring out the punt team. Will Barnett will kick it.
See if we can get one to roll.
2 times tonight, averaging 25 yards per, no return. Need to get some air underneath this kick. Here comes a player on late for Jonesboro. Plenty of time on the clock. Barnett gets his foot into it, a low line drive that will hit and take a Jonesboro roll. Near the 20-yard line, where it will be down by the Hurricane cover team, and that's where Lake Hamilton will have it 1st and 10 with 2:04 to go in the game. Haven't seen Terrence Brown under center last week against West Memphis. Not too effective so far tonight.
No, it's not. It's not been very effective. And here we are again with our defense on the field, trying to do what they're supposed to do, and they've been doing a decent job of it tonight.
Better be ready to cover the pass, because I have a feeling that Easton Hurley's going to try to air one out. He goes under center. There's Crutchfield. Uh-oh, he cuts it back. He's still on his feet. He's tackled around the ankles. At the 37-yard line, Taz Clark with the touchdown-saving tackle, but moved the chains 1st and 10, and that was a nice wing tee play. At the 36-yard line, 1st and 10 for Lake Hamilton. Clock moving, 1:50 to go. Hurley under center. Give it to the man up the middle, and he Marquis Stafford in on the tackle. And it's 3rd down and 7. Hurley again under center. Excuse me. Oh, ran right into Jonathan Milton.
Jonathan Milton, Marquis Stafford.
Loss of 1 back to the 39-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Actually, 3rd and a long 7. I mean, right there, stood him up. Jonathan Milton. Senior defensive end for Jonesboro. 4 tackles, 2 for loss. There's another tackle for a loss on the season. Hurley in the shotgun, throwing all the way, rolling to his right. Going to keep it, and he'll get the 1st down. What a job by Hurley. 2nd effort, deciding not to throw it, to tuck it and run, and he gets to the 48 and the 1st down.
Once again, taking what he can get and getting the 1st down for Lake Hamilton. Clock rolling, though.
Trips out to the left for Hurley. Ball goes over his head. He's going back to get it, and he'll dive on it and go to his knees at the 34-yard line. Clock is moving with 17 seconds to go. 2nd down and a bunch. And I don't think Lake Hamilton is going to do anything else. They're going to be happy with a 7-0 lead at halftime, and that's where we are. An early score. The opening kickoff returned 95 yards, and that's all we've seen tonight. Lake Hamilton leading the Hurricane 7-0. We'll pause for 2 minutes and come back for the Kavanaugh Auto halftime show at Lake Hamilton High School in Piercy, Arkansas. This is Hurricane Football on the EAB Sports Network.
and K245CW 96.9 Jonesboro, and KBRI Clarendon, the Ticket Radio Network.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner. With GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering. Tired of slow internet? Feel like you're stuck in the old days? It's time to catch up with Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric. Thanks to Empower, you don't have to wait for high-speed internet. Our new cutting-edge technology makes our services more reliable and faster than the competition. Call 870-336-0999 to check internet availability in your area. That's 870-336-0999. Empower. High-speed internet for your neck of the woods.
First Community Bank believes that community is everything. Our promise to stand by our customers is important in the good times, but even more important in the hard times too. As economic recovery begins, we want you to know that we are here for you. We will keep loaning money, financing homes, helping small business, and supporting this community. Banking local is more important than ever. We invite you to make the switch to First Community Bank, your local community bank.
First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. Offer of credit subject to credit approval.
Bud Schroepel back at halftime here at Lake Hamilton. Jonesboro trailing the Wolves 7-0. Opening kickoff went to Mr. Justin Crutchmer, and he went 95 yards untouched for the score, and that is the scoring summary here from the first half. Not a lot of scoring going on, Aaron Lowe, but defense for Jonesboro has done an excellent job tonight.
Not a lot of scoring that's counted, but we've gotten lucky. Lake Hamilton's had a couple touchdowns called back due to penalties. And we have gone into a lightning delay from what I just heard over the PA announcement.
Right, you walk down there if you would, make sure, because if that's so, we're going to send it back to the station, run some Fox Sports programming a bit until we get back with the action. So we'll just sit right here for a minute in the Kavanaugh halftime auto show. Halftime show. I'll get it right in a minute. It's brought to you by Kavanaugh Auto Group. To see the complete inventory from the comfort of your home, log on to CavanaughCars.com. Well, we knew that lightning was around the area. We knew it was getting closer and closer and closer, and now it may have gotten too close. As Aaron Lowe is down checking with the PA person here at Lake Hamilton High School, he said he thought he heard them say we're in a lightning delay, and we are in a lightning delay. So a minimum of 30 minutes from this point. Well, they'll reset it at 30 minutes again. It was down at 27. Now it's going to go back to 30. So we'll send it back to the studios of East Arkansas Broadcasters and keep up to date on what's going on here. And hopefully before not too much longer, we'll be back with a resumption of play as Jonesboro trails Lake Hamilton 7-0 on the East Arkansas Broadcasters Sports Network. Back in a bit.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source. Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Bring anything to Pack Mail, and they'll pack it, ship it, credit, freight it, no matter how big, fragile, or awkwardly shaped. Since 1998, Pack Mail has been your #1 shipping source. The only authorized shipper of all the major carriers. UPS, FedEx, DHL, the Postal Service, and Freight Services all in one store. At Pack Mail, you have choices. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
Trey, we are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations. And our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
See, I told you, Pack Mail ships anything, anywhere, through any shipper. Pack Mail, voted the #1 printing, packaging, and shipping store in Jonesboro. Don't trust your shipping needs to just anybody. Trust Pack Mail, 361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
visiting with Brandon Baxter about his unique friendship with Butch Jones.
I guess we went to a couple of those coaches shows and we just became kind of friendly. And I think one of the reasons he likes me is because we don't talk as much football. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, to so many of his people, he's talking football.
Can I talk to? Not gonna.
Who doesn't know anything?
Yeah, who's not gonna ask me one question about a player or position? Oh, Baxter.
It's the Second to None podcast presented by Simmons Bank. New episodes every Tuesday wherever you get your podcast.
Hi, this is Bud Schropel
and Randy Myers.
And we're here to invite you to join us every weekday morning for Northeast Arkansas's longest-running sports talk show.
On the Front Row with Budrow has been a morning radio tradition in Jonesboro, Northeast Arkansas since 2000.
We have a lot of fun and laughs. We give out some information, and we want to thank you for your support.
So join us Monday through Friday from 7 to 10 for better-than-average sports talk
on the caller-driven show on the Front Row with Budrow on the Ticket Radio Network.
Listen!
Hey, Quentin, did you see my message? Yeah, no, we're ready to start. I said we're ready to start. You need to play me a 30-second spot, and then let's go. All right. Check 1, 2.
When you bank at First Security, you're choosing better for yourself and fellow Arkansans. Better service from friendly professionals who really invest in your goals. Better solutions with convenient tools and smart resources. And better support for the things that matter to you, as well as the communities that matter to us all. Because finding your better at First Security makes Arkansas better too. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
The following is a special sports presentation from the EAB Sports Network.
It's time for Jonesboro High School football on the Ticket Radio Network. Presented by NEA Baptist, Domino's Pizza, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, First National Bank, and Kavanaugh Auto Group. Now let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast booth and join Bud Schropel for the First National Bank pregame show.
And welcome back to Lake Hamilton in Piercy, Arkansas for the restart. After a 1-hour weather delay, we are starting the second half. A pooch kick that is fielded at the 27-yard line by Jonesboro, and it comes loose, and Lake Hamilton got it. That's the third turnover of the night on the opening kick of the second half. Jonesboro had the ball to start the second half, and they immediately turn it over on a fumble on a pooch kick. And Lake Hamilton has it first and 10 at the 34-yard line, and the defense goes to work again. We had a 1-hour weather delay, and quite honestly, I'm surprised we restarted when we did. There's still lightning off in the distance, but apparently it is moving away from here, not towards here. That's why they've restarted this game. There's a lot less people here in the stadium, but here we go. Here's Crutchfield on the end around for a big gain of about 7 yards on 1st and 10. That was Mudeman on the carry. Mudeman for Lake Hamilton. Second and a long 3. Easton Hurley, he lost the football, and he gets back on it. And actually got about 2 yards on it. So it'll be third and close to 1 for Lake Hamilton. They have not turned the ball over tonight. Jonesboro has given it back to him 3 times now. Opening kickoff tonight went 95 yards in a 7-0 Lake Hamilton lead, and that's where we are. A couple of chances for Jonesboro in the first half turned away. Jonesboro has turned away Lake Hamilton 3 times on 4th downs tonight. Third and about 3. They gave him forward progress at the 28-yard line. Said that's where his knee hit. Crutchfield goes in motion. He's hit, and he will be denied. Stopped short of the 25-yard line, the yardage needed. Marquise Stafford on the stop for Jonesboro. Only a 1-yard gain, 4th and 2. The defense has to come up big here. Just underway in the second half. At beginning of halftime is when the Lightning got in the area, and that's when we went to the delay. 4th and close to 3. Going to throw down the field, and it's complete for a touchdown. Justin Crutchmer got behind the secondary, and the pass was perfect for the score, and it's 13-0. On for the point after. Low but through. 14-0. Lake Hamilton with the lead on the EAB Sports Network.
About the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on KNEA K237FI 95.3 and K245CW 96.9 Jonesboro and KBRI Clarendon, the Ticket Radio Network.
Bud Schroepel back at Lake Hamilton, 14-0 Wolves after a 33-yard touchdown pass from Easton Hurley to Justin Crutchmer. Philip Tillman, Markevius Pickett deep to receive for Jonesboro. Hurricane were having trouble putting one touchdown on the board. Now they're going to have to come up with two. Going to have to get some offense going. Here comes Duran to kick. It's going to go out of bounds. Randy Coleman may decline the penalty and force him to kick it again. No, looks like they're going to go ahead and take the penalty and start at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Well, we've seen moments of brilliance from the offense tonight, but just not too many. Some good runs by Brock McCoy, Markevius Pickett. Philip Tillman's had a couple of nice ones. He had a couple of touchdowns turned back due to penalties. Another penalty-filled night for Jonesboro. Been quite a few on the Lake Hamilton side also. But depleting ones for the Hurricane. Here's Maddox Morrison splitting out to the boundary at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Jonesboro. Here is Pickett trying to get outside and just can't. He can't outrun the defense. That's either Pickett or Brock McCoy. It's Brock McCoy on the carry. He couldn't stretch it out to get it to the edge and turn the corner. He's going to lose a couple back to the 33-yard line. Second and 12 for the Cane. This time they move over to the left hash, moving from right to left. Unless you're watching this at JHS the Hurricane at YouTube, then you'll see exactly how they're going. Brown in the shotgun, one receiver split to either side. Now Morrison goes in motion to the right. Brown across the middle. Was it caught? It was. Caught by Philip Tillman from his knees at the 40-yard line. 7-yard gain. Good catch, Philip Tillman. Had to go low to get it. And the fans not liking it. They thought he bounced it in, but if he did, Tillman disguised it well. Bartell split to the left. Brown hands it to McCoy, makes a sidestep, and keeps the legs grinding. He's going to be about a foot, maybe 2 feet short of the 45. Dakota Moncrief came up for the tackle. 4th and less than a yard for Jonesboro. Brown's going to hand it to McCoy, who gets outside, turns the corner, and forced out of bounds at the 48-yard line. And that was Pickett, Pickett on the carry. Got it done. 1st down, Jonesboro. A 7 and 2 foot yard gain. On the left hash, 1st and 10 for the Cane. They need to get a score in here for their confidence, if nothing else. Brown in the gun. McCoy to one side, Pickett to the other. In motion goes Morrison. Brown showed it, now tucks it and runs and crosses the 45 to the 44. 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. Just inside the left hash. 2nd and 4. Brown in the shotgun. Backs flanking him. This time it's going to be Pickett, it looks like, and he's going to go forward for a couple more at the 42-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 4. Boy, what Jonesboro is getting in the running game, they're getting it with some good blocks and some gut running from the backs because there ain't a whole lot there. One back, that's Pickett going from right now to the left side of Brown. Brown's going to keep it and got free from one tackle, couldn't get free from the other one. Got about a half yard to the 41 and a half. Maybe they're going to spot it back at the 42. Not a lot there. It'll be 4th down and 4 again for Jonesboro. Fourth down and 4. Jonesboro's going for it. They bring everybody in tight. There's that power move. Some blocking up front, and it's going to be really close. Couldn't tell who the back was. I think it was Pickett. Fred Giles on the carry. They gave it to Big Fred. And he gets the first down. He got 4.5. It's at the 38-yard line of Lake Hamilton. Move those chains. First down. Ball stays on the left hash. 6:42 to go in the third. 14-0 Lake Hamilton lead. And a new quarterback in the game. Will Thayer is at quarterback. That is Pickett around the end, and he turns the corner. Nothing but grass in front of him, and he gets it in the end zone for the touchdown. That's a 38-yard touchdown run from Arkevius Pickett, and Jonesboro on the board. It's 14-6. What a hold that was. Will Barnett on for the point after 2 of 3 last week, had 1 blocked. Hold is down. Harrison Herget gets it back, and the kick is good. Will Barnett makes it a 1-score game. Lake Hamilton on top of Jonesboro, 14-7 on the EAB Sports Network.
Your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Back at Lake Hamilton, 14-7. Wolves with the lead, but Hurricane on the board after a 28-yard touchdown run from Arkevius Pickett. Or excuse me, make that a 38-yard touchdown run from Arkevius Pickett. Will Barnett sends the extra point through. It's a 7-point game. Crutchfield and Wolf deep for Lake Hamilton, waiting to kick from Will Barnett. Jonesboro's really given up only 1 explosive play. Going for a short kick, and it's covered at the 47-yard line by one of the front linemen. It's number 19. Jacob Muddleman. And Lake Hamilton with excellent field position at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10 of Lake Hamilton. Here comes the quarterback, Easton Hurley. From the left hash, Jonesboro has yet to come up with the turnover tonight. This would be a great place for it. Going to hand it off to Crutchfield, and Jonesboro swarms him down as he crosses midfield at the 48-yard line. Taken down by Will Thayer, leading the charge. Jonathan Milton also there for the Cane. 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 for Lake Hamilton. 5:55 to go, third quarter, 14-7. Wolf lead. Hurley's going to go under center with one back. This is that wing set. Give it straight up the middle and busting it straight through for the first down. Is Eric Cleaney. No, he didn't get the first down. Short by a yard, 3rd and 1. Just blasted it right up the middle. Hurley again under center. Going to run the quarterback sneak, gets forward for the first down. I mean, that was just power football right up the middle. Ooh, big flash of lightning just came overhead. Lake Hamilton first down from the 42-yard line of Jonesboro. 5:07 to go. 14-7 Lake Hamilton lead. Still have no turnovers in our favor. Hurley under center. Give it to Crutchfield. This time he's wrapped up after a very short gain. Marquis Stafford from his linebacker spot made the stop, a very small gain, maybe a half a yard. We'll call it 2nd and a long 9. One receiver split out to the Jonesboro boundary. Wing set. Pass play. Hurley fires it downfield. Incomplete. Going to be a pass interference penalty. Looks like a pretty good defense to me, but they say he ran up the back, stopped him from catching it. It'll be 15 yards and another Lake Hamilton first down. They have beaten Jonesboro numerous times on that post play and did it again there. Crutchfield drawing the penalty. First down, Lake Hamilton. They'll spot it at the 27-yard line of Jonesboro. You got to think this defense may be getting a little tired. Been out there a lot tonight. Come up big numerous times. Got to be feeling a little weary. 4:06 to go in the third, down 14-7, but Lake Hamilton knocking on the door again. Hurley hands it up the middle, not a lot there. Maybe a 2-yard gain. Fred Giles on the stop for Jonesboro. 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 for the Wolves in 4-down territory. Take a deep breath, Hurricane. Bow that chest. Leave a man at the boundary for Lake Hamilton. That's Muddiman. Up the middle, Clenny. Gets free, still on his feet. First down near the 10-yard line. They'll spot him at the 12, but move the chains again for the Wolves. Just great blocking up front and hard running. Travis Neal and Will Thayer on the tackle. We have a cane down and timeout on the field. Officials timeout to check on the player. We'll take the break. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
On Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis, and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's barbecue. No kidding. They come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Bud Schropel back at Lake Hamilton. The injured Hurricane still down the field. He has not rolled over. I can't tell you who it is, but he's down, and they're tending to him. Trainer Leah Hill out there for Jonesboro. A couple of teammates coming out to join. There's a big pile on that last run by Eric Clenny. This Hurricane player was down on the bottom of it. A lot can happen in those situations. He has his right leg up, looking at his shin. May just caught a cleat or something in that. Hopefully that's all it is. Still can't tell you who it is. He's in a lot of pain. They're going to get him up. And it looks like it's number 82, Travis Neal, who made the tackle. I checked that it's number 92 for Jonesboro. He's up walking on the sideline, limping a bit, but he looks like he's going to be okay. To Marcus Williams, the injured Hurricane. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line for Lake Hamilton. Pitch play. Trying to get outside. Is Crutchfield. He does. And he got in the end zone for the score. Just lowered his shoulder and got in just at the upper pylon. Justin Crutchfield, 12-yard run. Lake Hamilton on top, 20-7. Well, hold everything. Got a penalty on the play, so wipe off that touchdown. Penalty was on Lake Hamilton. That's going to move it way back to the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 from there. Mudeman is stretching out all the way to the left side in the Jonesboro boundary. Easton Hurley under center. Going to hand it up the middle, and then running right into Fred Giles. They blow the play dead. That's Eric Clenny. At best, no gain. No, procedure penalty again on Lake Hamilton. That'll move them back 5 more yards. Challenging for a Memphis math student. 1st and 21 for Lake Hamilton from their 23-yard line, leading 14-7. 2 penalties, 3 penalties now have cost Lake Hamilton big. Hurley under center again, Clenny the back. Hurley's going to throw. Launches it to the corner, and it's incomplete. Good coverage by Taz Clark for Jonesboro. Second and 21. .204 to go in the third quarter. Clock stopped on the incompletion. Give it to Clenny again. He has some open room. Still on his feet. Line helps him get a little bit further. He got to the 15 on his own and he got two more with help from the lineman. It's 3rd and 10 now. Very manageable for Lake Hamilton. Marquis Stafford on the tackle for Jonesboro. But that Clenny, a hard runner, low to the ground, like trying to tackle a fire hydrant. Then you get those big linemen up front to help you, and you get more yardage. 3rd and 10 for Lake Hamilton. Middle of the field. Like a lot of movement. They're going to give it to Crutchfield, trying to go wide. He can't turn the corner. He does right at the last minute and gets to the 5. Good second, third, and fourth effort from Justin Crutchfield. As talented a runner as he is a receiver. This time no flag, and it's going to be 4th down. Crawford on the tackle for Jonesboro. 4th down and about 2. Maybe 3. This is as big a play as we've had in this ball game. Hurricane need to dig in here. You know they're going to run it. Probably try to sweep right. They'll not get it. They get the runner held up. He's hit by numerous Hurricane and finally brought down. A loss of 3, and the Hurricane take over on downs, 1st and 10 once again. The Hurricane defense holds them on downs for the 4th time tonight. First down, Jonesboro down 7 with 1:07 to go in the third quarter here at Lake Hamilton. They're going to spot it at the 8. Another good job by the Jonesboro defense. They have played an excellent game tonight. One explosive play for Lake Hamilton, and that was it. Unfortunately, it resulted in a touchdown. Then you add the opening kickoff, and that's where we are. 14-7. Terrence Brown's going to keep it. He'll get forward progress near the 10-yard line. A gain of about 2, tackled by about 3/4 of the Lake Hamilton defense. 2nd and 8 for the Hurricane. From the left hash, moving from right to left as you visualize, or hopefully you're watching this at JHS The Warning on YouTube. 2 backs. Not a lot there, maybe a yard or less. For Markevius Pickett. 3rd down, we'll call it 8. This is where you got to have a passing game, or somewhat of one. We got an injured Wolf coming off the field. It's Crutchfield holding that left arm. A little flare out to Tillman. WR screen would be nice. And we're going to get to the end of the third quarter before Jonesboro comes out to start the 4th down, 14-7. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Tired of slow internet? Feel like you're stuck in the old days? It's time to catch up with Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric. Thanks to Empower, you don't have to wait for high-speed internet. Our new cutting-edge technology makes our services more reliable and faster than the competition. Call 870-336-0999 to check internet availability in your area. That's 870-336-0999. Empower. High-speed internet for your neck of the woods.
Need a mailbox? Mailboxes at the Safe Ship store in Jonesboro offer you the convenience of receiving mail and packages at one location with 24-hour access. Rent now from Safe Ship for 6 months, get the 7th month free. Rent for 12 months, get the 13th and 14th months free. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your postal printing and shipping needs. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship store. 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, just down from Wings to Go. 870-333-5068.
Folks, I called Justin Crutchfield. It's Justin Crutchmer who ran the kickoff back for the touchdown. The player just taken off the field. He's had a couple of big catches tonight and big runs tonight for Lake Hamilton. Justin Crutchmer. 3rd down and 8 for Jonesboro. Terrence Brown gets the snap. Pitches it back. Tillman's going to keep it, and he's going to get the first down and more. Across the 25 to the 28. Looked like he was wanting to throw it downfield. That was covered by Lake Hamilton defense, so Phillip did the right thing, tucked it, and ran for the first down. Moved the chains. First down, 27-yard line for the Cane. Got to get Tillman more involved. He kind of limps off the field for a moment. He's a tough one. He'll be back. Maddox Morrison split short right, one out to the wide left. Going to give it to Markevius Pickett, trying to outrace everybody to the edge. Does. Turns the corner off to the races. 50, 45, 40. Leaps another. Wolfing down at the 30-yard line on the tackles. $40 yards on the run for Markevius Pickett. Move the chains. First down, Jonesboro. Ball's on the left hash, 1st and 10. Quick snap, Pickett again. He turns the corner again, gets another first down as he crosses the 20 to the 18. No, that's Brock McCoy that time. Randy Coleman mixing it up between his two backs. 1st and 10 from the 20. Brown from the gun. Hands it. That flag comes out. It's going to stop the play, and that's going to be a procedure penalty against the Cane. Move them back 5 yards, 1st and 15. Well, there was a penalty called. No, it was an offside on Lake Hamilton. 5 yards for Jonesboro. 1st and 5 from the 15. Brown in the gun. Going to give it to McCoy right up the middle. Gets inside. Now, I just said that one wrong that time. It was Pickett on the carry. 1st and goal from the 8. Pickett and McCoy, two very talented backs. I get them mixed up all the time, but both of them running a good game tonight. McCoy this time gets it near the 5. Well, I messed up again. It was Pickett again. I need to just wait for the PA announcer here. He has spotters with him. 2nd and goal from the 5. Jonesboro going for the game-tying touchdown. 10:15 to go, down 14-7. Here come the Hurricane. From the left hash, 2 backs, 2 receivers. H-back moves to the right side. Brown hands it off. Nice tackle. Nice tackle at the knees. And a 1-yard loss. Brock McCoy on the run. 3rd and goal from the 6. Trying to get outside. Need better tackle blocking. Let him get to the edge. 2 backs to either side of Brown. He's going to throw it. Has a man open. He makes the catch. Trying to get in the end zone, and he is short of the goal, right at the goal line. That was Pickett out of the backfield with the catch. Couldn't fight his way in. It's 4th and goal from the maybe 1 or 2 foot line. And Jonesboro's going to, no, Lake Hamilton's going to call a timeout. Timeout on the field, 4th and less than a yard to go for Jonesboro. When we come back, Jonesboro trailing Lake Hamilton 14-7 on the EAB Football Network.
First Community Bank believes that community is everything. Our promise to stand by our customers is important in the good times, but even more important in the hard times too. As economic recovery begins, we want you to know that we are here for you. We will keep loaning money, financing homes, helping small business, and supporting this community. Banking local is more important than ever. We invite you to make the switch to First Community Bank, your local community bank.
First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. Offer of credit subject to credit approval.
Bud Schropel back at Lake Hamilton, 4th and a foot. Coming up for Jonesboro trying to tie this football game. Look for the power goal line offense. Offset left. Fred Giles, I would imagine, will be in the backfield. Can't think of a better time to run it than now. Markevius Pickett in the wild cane. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown, Jonesboro. 1-yard touchdown run for Markevius Pickett with all kinds of blockers in front of him, and Will Barnett, a PAT away from tying this game. New ball game, folks. Hopefully. Will Barnett on for the PAT. Jones to hold. Kick is up, and it is dead center perfect. Tied at 14, back in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
Your medical needs are personal, and the way you manage those needs should be personal as well. The team at Southern Home Healthcare is local, knowledgeable, and courteous, giving you the customized care you and your family deserve. When facing breathing challenges, the on-staff respiratory therapists at Southern Home Healthcare provide support and guidance just for you, and you can sleep better with the help of their CPAP and BiPAP therapy. Plus, treat your strains, sprains, and pain with the help of Southern Home Healthcare's high-quality bracing devices. Go online to southernhomehealthjonesboro.com.
Markevius Pickett with a 1-yard touchdown run behind that stacked line, and we're tied at 14. A final from Poplar Bluff. Valley View beats the Mules 16-2. If you're just tuning in, we had a rain delay here of an hour. We're in the fourth quarter, 8:50 to go, and the Hurricane, who have trailed since the opening kickoff, have tied this game. Will Barnett to kick. Kendrick Martin is one of the deep backs. Haven't heard a lot out of him tonight, and I really expected to hear his name a bunch. Barnett, this time he's going to kick it deep. And a gang tackle at the 20-yard line. Flag comes out. I believe we're going to have a face mask penalty on Jonesboro. Tackles were awful high. Getting up injured is the return man. It's number 82. He's either injured or he's got a cramp. Dakota Mumcreef, the former Valley View player. Inadvertent face mask on Jonesboro, 5 yards. Lake Hamilton gets it. 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Easton Hurley running this single wing offense. It's going to go under center. One back. Now everybody will be on the right side. Up the middle is Clenny. Dodged a couple of tacklers and finally brought down at the 32-yard line. He's a nifty little runner. Low to the ground, tough, and second and third efforts. Will Thayer on the tackle for Jonesboro after the 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. They don't have any heights or sizes on their rosters. You just give numbers, names, and class in school. Clenny looks to be maybe 5'8", 5'7", about 200. Single receiver split left. Wolf goes in motion. He gets a handoff. He going to dive forward for the first down at the 38-yard line. Will Thayer on the tackle again. First down, Lake Hamilton. Clock moving, 7:52 to go in the ball game. 14-all tie. And we've got a timeout on the field. Timeout on the field with 7:50 to go in regulation. It's 14-all. Lake Hamilton and Jonesboro on the EAB Sports Network.
The employees of Alexander's Machine Shop, Jimmy, Kim, Jordan, and Zachary Alexander, along with Tim, Ashley, Max, Emma, and Kate Hogger, all wish Jones a very successful athletic season. Alexander Machine Shop is always there to answer any metal questions or problems that you may have. Come by the shop at 1201 East Johnson or call them at 935-6405. That's 935-6405. Go Golden Hurricane!
1st and 10 Wolves. Pass play for Easton Hurley. Has a man wide open. Connects with him. That's going to be a score. Another explosive play. And it's that guy again, Justin Crutchmer. 62 yards and the go-ahead score. Right down the middle, all he had to do was catch it. So Lake Hamilton back on top. The extra point is blocked, and it's 20-14 Lake Hamilton over the Hurricane. Hey, no game next week. Jonesboro has a bye between week 1 and week 3. They'll be playing Center Hill, Mississippi in 2 weeks, the first home game of the year. We'll have that one for you right here on the East Arkansas Broadcasters Football Network. Our pregame will begin at 6 o'clock with the Hootens Football Report. 6:30, we'll go with our pregame show, and 7 o'clock the kick. 2 weeks, Jonesboro at home against Center Hill, Mississippi. Well, tie for just about 2 minutes. And Lake Hamilton with another explosive play, 62-yard touchdown pass. Easton Hurley to Justin Crutchmer. Right on target, didn't even get touched. And Lake Hamilton back up, but only by 6. Their point after was blocked. So that could be big if Jonesboro can score. 7:37 remain. About half the crowd remains. If we had a 1-hour lightning delay, we also have a delay in our Kavanaugh Auto Group Friday Night Lights scoreboard show with Will Oswalt. We'll have it for you right here on the ticket at the conclusion of this ball game. Also, we'll have the postgame show presented by Moore Air Conditioning and the JOSM Player of the Game. And also, we need you to tune into The Drive on Tuesdays at 5 o'clock as more air conditioning, going to play honor to the big guys up front with the announcement of the Offensive Player of the Week. That's on Tuesdays, 5 o'clock on The Drive on the Ticket Radio Network. The kick was squibbed down to the 20-yard line. It was fielded there by number 4 for Jonesboro. That is Caleb Smith. And Hurricane have it 1st and 10 from there. Need to try some more of those little flare screens to Philip Tillman. Here come the Cane. Going to split Morrison out to the right side, the short side, out to the wide side left. I believe that's Grant Bartels. Going to hand it off, twirling, running, still on his feet is the Hurricane back. Pickett on the carry, good for 12 yards and move the chains. Both these Jonesboro backs have to be close to 100 yards on the night. They'll spot him at the 36, still a first down. 11-yard gain for Pickett. Pickett to the right shoulder, McCoy to the left shoulder of quarterback Terrence Brown in the shotgun. This time from the left hash. That's McCoy, and he gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Williams on the tackle for Lake Hamilton. Actually lost half a yard. 2nd and 11 for the Cane. Clock down to 6:50 to go, trailing 20-14. Pickett and McCoy. McCoy gets a handoff. He's undercut. And he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10. Not a lot there on that left side. Williams again on the tackle. 3rd down for Jonesboro. Terrence Brown, the quarterback, backs on either side of him. 2 receivers set. And a flag comes out. Procedure penalty against the Hurricane, 5 yards. Now 3rd and 15 for Jonesboro. They'll march it back to the 31. That may change the call from Randy Colton. Now they'll go 4 receiver set, twins to either side. Low snap. Picked up. Running, losing the football, loose on the turf. Who's got it? Lake Hamilton says they have it. Jonesboro got it. But it's going to be 4th down. The Hurricane are going to have to kick. 5:31 to go. 4th and 11 for the Cane. Will Barnett comes out. Jonesboro always has the option of faking the kick. If the man thinks he can do it, he's going to kick it away. Wobbler that will hit and take a Jonesboro bounce. Going to roll near the 20. Down there by the Hurricane. So Lake Hamilton will go to work. 5:17 to go, up 20-14. And I've said it numerous times tonight. I'll say it one more time. They really need to come up with the turnover. Lake Hamilton has not turned the ball over tonight. Jonesboro has turned it over 3 times. Coach Gillerin is out talking to the official. Not sure what about. But he's following a Jonesboro player all the way out to midfield. I don't think we've got a Lake Hamilton player down. The ball's at the 20-yard line. Gillerin and Randy Coleman now talking at the 25-yard line. It would seem to me that maybe it's a weather issue. Maybe something starting to come close to here. But the more you talk, the longer you're delaying the start of this game and making it more of a probability that weather is going to become a problem. So we've seen lightning again. Now what they're going to do, they're going to talk about, do we take a 30-minute delay at least, or do we call it a game? I assume that's what the discussion is about. Randy Coleman's going to want to continue the game, I'm sure. Tommy Gillerin is probably wanting to stop the game. Calling the Lake Hamilton players to their sideline. Jonesboro's already over on theirs. So still waiting to see what will transpire from this discussion between the two head coaches. We are getting ready to go under a weather delay, and whether it will be a end of the game or a weather delay is yet to be determined. We'll break away for a minute, come back and see if we can see what the situation is. This is Jonesboro High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Your medical needs are personal, and the way you manage those needs should be personal as well. The team at Southern Home Healthcare is local, knowledgeable, and courteous, giving you the customized care you and your family deserve. When facing breathing challenges, the on-staff respiratory therapists at Southern Home Healthcare provide support and guidance just for you, and you can sleep better with the help of their CPAP and BiPAP therapy. Plus, treat your strains, sprains, and pain with the help of Southern Home Healthcare's high-quality bracing devices. Go online to southernhomehealthjonesboro.com.
Follow me on a